Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing the Lansky B-Sharp knife sharpener, and you might be asking yourself, what exactly is this? This is part of a series of knife sharpeners, of pull-through knife sharpeners made by Lansky. There's a few of them. I'll kind of run down, the history, and then we'll get to the D-Sharp. So, essentially I was looking for a knife sharpener, something pretty like mobile and quick that I could like keep in my pack and kind of keep with me wherever I was going, or wherever I'd be needing a knife sharpener. And I didn't want to carry stones. I didn't want to learn how to use stones. So I started to do some research, and I kind of fell onto this sharpener right here. Anyways, yeah, this is one of a series of sharpeners. This is actually the most recent installation in the series. But basically, like, you've got it's called a Lansky Blade Medic, and that's like one of their first pull-through sharpeners. You've also got the Lansky Quad Sharp, and that's a really iconic sharpener, to my understanding and the research that I've done. And that's a carbide sharpener. It's a tungsten carbide, so the pull-through parts on that one are going to be carbide. And then you've got the C-Sharp, which is ceramic. So the issues, that a lot of people found with the Blade Medic, the Quad Sharp, and the C-Sharp, I think the Blade Medic only had 20-degree angles. It didn't have 4 different angles like this one does. And I want to say the Quad Sharp, the carbide, is, a lot of people said that's just too hard on a blade. It kind of sharpens it, but at the same time it just takes off too much material. And the C-Sharp was ceramic, and people said that didn't necessarily sharpen it, it kind of just honed it. Now the D-Sharp, this is a diamond sharpener. This is a 600 grit diamond. So all these little pull-throughs here are diamond. And then it's got the bench stone, which is ceramic, and we'll get to that. But I'd like to read the package for you, and then we'll open it up. So it basically says, the smallest multi-angle sharpener available. Maintain your knives in the field to the exact same angle every time, featuring the same 4 angles as the legendary Lansky controlled angle system for the perfect portable sharpening accessory. It's got the V-grooves, like I said, 600 grit diamond slots in 17, 20, 25, and 30 degrees. We'll cover those. And the ceramic bench stone is 800 grit bench stone, kind of really cool addition. I actually think that's awesome. And then you can sharpen serrations. I've never really carried blades with serrations, but you can do that with the bench stone too. All right, so let's open this one up and, keep going on with this review using a knife to open a knife sharpener. Okay, I think we can get it out of there now. If you wanted to, you could probably sharpen little blades like that with the 17 degree. But, yeah, we'll talk about that. All right, so the first thing I kind of noticed after having bought this sharpener here, I noticed it is kind of like, dare I say, heavy. It's 3.8 ounces. It's a great portable size at 4.3 inches by 1.4 inches by 0.5 inches. It's excellent portable size. But I think somewhere I read that it's made out of aluminum, and so I almost expected it to be like kind of light. But yeah, this is solid. This is solid, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. So some of the first things, you know, I kind of noticed with this knife sharpener is it's got the lanyard hole, which I think is a pretty cool feature. Now this is just the inside of 511 pack, you know, I got recently. I may or may not be doing a review of this pack. But this is kind of one of my day packs. One of the reasons I got this, because I wanted to have something like this in my day pack. But initially when I thought, you know, with the lanyard hole there, I thought about like the admin pouch in packs like this, where it usually has that little spot where you can hang like a keychain. This little lanyard hole is pretty beefy all around, so it doesn't actually clip on to that, you know, attachment straight away. But you could add like a split ring and then just have your or like a rip cord and just have your knife sharpener right there in the front of your pack. So that's one thing that I found was exciting about this sharpener too. So yeah, it's really solid. I've got a lot of confidence to, you know, that this is going to last me a while. It's not like made out of plastic or anything. But you know, I'm not like the most informed knife person on YouTube. So some of these things are kind of new to me, but basically this has got 4 channels there for 4 different blade angles. So people that typically sharpen their knives, you know, a lot of times they're going to be sharpening to different angles because different blades have different angles. And that's what I really think is a huge bonus for this knife sharpener, is it caters to a lot of people's strengths. Essentially the 17-degree angle is good for like your fillet knives, your boning knives, your kitchen knives, maybe like some pocket knives. The 30-degree angle is going to be good for like your big stuff, like your big heavy-duty bush knives, camp knives, and even axes can be sharpened with the 30-degree angle. And then the 20-degree angle is actually great for Mora knives. So I've prepared some knives. I brought some knives with me that I just haven't been using. I mean, I use them time to time, but I haven't sharpened them. I haven't really, you know, truly sharpened them, nor did I really know how to truly sharpen them. So I'm going to be hitting these knives a few times to test out this new sharpener here. And we're going to see if we can get my old knives kind of up to speed. Now, these are definitely my more favorite knives. For all the stuff I like to do, you know, fishing, backpacking, hunting, camping, these are definitely, you know, my first knives that I grab. And they all have one thing in common. All of them could use some sharpening. So I am going to try to sharpen all of these blades, but I'm just going to kind of show you guys a little bit with my, like I said, that's a big bush knife, big camp knife. It's a big survival knife. And then here's a Mora knife. This is my favorite Mora because it has a fire steel. But I'm going to try to sharpen those up for you guys on camera a little bit. I'm also going to try to sharpen all of these blades up and see if we can't get them cutting through paper. So I'm too excited, you know, it's kind of like I want to eat the dessert first. Let's do the big survival knife first. I recently tried to put a patina on this blade. This is carbon steel. Put a little oil on it, a little white vinegar, clean it up a little bit. But let's see just how the sharpener feels actually using it. You know, obviously I could spend a lot of time sharpening this knife if I wanted to. But given that we're trying to make a video here, I'll just, you know, I'll just do it a few times. But it's smooth, you know. It doesn't feel like I'm tearing material off my blade. It definitely is smooth, and so that's, you know, probably the difference between like the diamond and the carbide. Is the carbide, everybody says it just tears the steel off your blade. It'll sharpen it, yeah, but like, is it really like the best way to sharpen? So I think when Lansky came out with this D sharp, they really did something smart when they decided to make a diamond sharpener too. So you don't just have carbide, which is too much, ceramic, which is not necessarily enough. Now you got diamond, which I think diamond is solid. So let's set this tool down and go for the Mora. And right now I'm just getting a feel for it. I'm gonna sharpen all these knives off camera, and then we'll see what we can really do. Yeah, it's smooth. It feels really, really smooth. But this is the 20-degree angle for the Mora knives. Like I said, each angle serves a purpose, which I think something like this is genius. I think everybody should have one. I think it's very, very practical. But yeah, this is a fun, smooth sharpener. Just kind of getting a feel for it. So I'm going to keep sharpening my knives off camera for a little bit, and then we're going to see if, and believe me, a lot of these knives are very, very dull. We're going to see if we can't cut some paper. I have failed to mention one thing that I've been wanting to bring up is where I got this sharpener from. Initially, like, I was looking at Amazon, and I didn't like Amazon shipping, and I actually ended up getting this sharpener from Scheels. I did a pickup order, and I got it for like $19.99 at Scheels. So I think that would be a great resource for you. If not, Amazon's got it for, you know, maybe $5 or $10 cheaper, or I'm sorry, $5 or $10 more. But I didn't want to spend $10 more, so I just did the pickup order from Scheels, and I got it, you know, the very, you know, basically like the same day, because I ordered it early morning. All right, I've messed around with it a little bit. I can tell you it's very comfortable to use, feels very good. But let's see, you know, what it actually can do on some old knives that need some attention. This one was really bad. So that's sharp enough. Sharp enough. This is an excellent little knife. Effortless. And probably my favorite knife. This little Smith & Wesson fixed blade right here. Not too bad. Now this one was stubborn. I couldn't really put an edge on this. I didn't try for too long, but I will keep working on it, because this is one of my favorite knives. But last, almost surprised me. Big bush knife. This is a big, large knife. This is huge. I might do a review on this knife one of these days. But yeah. Anyways, this is real cool. I think for EDC stuff, 72-hour kits, very, very practical. And I'm going to be using it a lot myself. I didn't talk a whole lot about the bench stone. But essentially, you can just sharpen your blades like you normally would using that that bench stone feature there. So I had to grab one. I did my research, and you should be seeing this in my future videos and my day packs and trips and things like that. But this is Black Ridge Outdoors. Thank you for watching.